it's like a two-part question. But we're gonna go on over to the good old Anton Daniels in the after hours, and he had posed the question, and we're gonna listen to a little bit of them. Let me speed up this playback speed just so we can.
Yeah, because they talk a lot on on after hours.
So here we go.
What is the protocol for how you operate with a friendship? And even what should the other person that you get into a relationship with, what should they expect for you to do?
Well, I'll say this. Just like 20 minutes ago, Q was inviting me out. Let's just go ahead and be honest about that.
I'm a tell.
That's not truly what happened though. That's not
okay. He said Q was very friendly.
Oklahoma, inside tip, but
yeah, that was
okay. So it seems like Q is very friendly. And if he's in a relationship with someone, I think that he should prioritize that relationship, or if any man is in a relationship with a woman, they should prioritize that relationship first above a friendship with someone. Not putting Q on the spot or anything.
Oh, put me on the spot. I'm here.
This is a show, so might as well have some fun.
I like you. I like that.
I rescind my invitation.
It's okay.
Yeah. Shut it down now.
I go there for lunch anyway, so it's fine.
Dang, did Carrie fully answer the question though?
Like birthday play.
I don't think that Carrie fully answered the question, to be honest.
I did. I said I think that Kim and Q would need to dial it back.
Dial what back?
You dial the level of communication that y'all have, the level of interaction that y'all have, the level of flirting that y'all do.
You know what's funny about that? We have personal experience that you're absolutely incorrect. And to not say a lot, Kim has been in relationships, and sometimes Kim's whatever called me to put Kim out. Hey, you come out with your friend, she acting up. It's situational. Because I've had women like.
So, what are your thoughts on that first part? Do you feel good friends can become partners?
What do you mean by that?
Kind of what they were talking about. So they were speaking about. I don't know how much you watch of them. So, Kimmy and Q are like this. Like they known each other for years. They share each other their location. They do a lot of things that some people probably wouldn't think friendships should pertain, but they do. So do you feel like those two and this goes back to what Classic was talking about today too, because Classic hit something today and I wasn't able to really chime in, but do you feel like friends that know everything about each other can become partners
as in a relationship? If they haven't made it, if they have not solidified a relationship by now, then they won't.
Okay.
I don't think so. Is there something missing that either there's something that they know about each other that they don't want to be a part of in that way?
And that's what I was thinking about, because when Classic show today, he said that I think Ted said it best.
I was cooking and trying to.
Yeah, Ted said it best. Ted says, like, could you really date a girl who you've seen have so many miles put on her?
That too.
Like
you know all her business. So could you really do that? I don't know if I had a male friend and I knew all his business, like all his ins and outs and his secrets, and I don't know if I could be with him like that.
Do you feel that best friends truly tell each other everything?
Ooh.
Or do you feel like they leave some things out?
They omit some things.
That's what I think too. That's what I was curious.
Everything isn't for everybody. Yeah, every detail isn't for whether you're friends or not.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Very unique. But I want you to hear did you hear the part about Slimmy? When Slimmy explained his dating someone?
I probably did, but I don't remember exactly everything he said. But I will say this. I think that in some instances, a man and a woman can have a platonic friendship. And it just be strictly friendship. Just like Kimmy and Q.
You think so?
Absolutely. Absolutely. There could be no attraction there. There could be no desire to sleep with that person. It could just be friendship. Just like
if there's
a
any
female
in the
friendship,
chat, let us know. Can a man and woman be what's the big word you use?
Platonic. Let me look at the definition. You can go ahead and run it, and I'll look up the definition.
In the chat, everybody who's here, if you're watching, make sure you hit that like button. Oh, we got one. See, I knew Trisha was here. I knew Trisha. He said, if I'm around long enough to know you, got a swear meter on your parts. All
right, Trisha. And see, that's what I'm saying. So maybe if I know too much about you, I might not be attracted to you in that way because I know how you handle certain situations and certain relationships on the intimate side, you know. So
I said agree, April. Best friends with my best friend. Whoa.
I'm best friends with my best friend's wife, right? And y'all don't talk nothing but. See, break that down.
They finna talk about this on the you must be a what is it called, a reader, because they're about to talk about this on that video.
Go ahead and run it, and we'll talk about platonic relationships in a minute.
Yeah, this is crazy.
The current person I talked to, like her friend Kim, and like cool, and I've had previous women be like, "Why are y'all talking all the time? It's 1 o'clock. Why is she texting?" Type of thing.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's my question. Do they really not care? Or at some point, would they really start caring?
I think they will start caring.
Like, I feel like it's respect.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't even think it has to be as you just respect the person. You know your person, and you there's boundaries. Like just contingent on who you're with. Like some girls I know, I can't have Kim in the capacity of my life that she is now. And vice versa, and she don't feel no certain way if she get a relationship. I don't feel no certain way if she got a dude. I don't.
He said he knows that he can't have Kim in the capacity that he would like her to now. I'm assuming she's dating someone.
Okay, he was speaking real fast, so I didn't. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. I'm sorry.
We get around when we get around. It ain't a big deal.
Right.
See,
like it takes real like mature people as a whole, like mature, but some people care and some people don't.
That's bullshit.
Well, even like Kim, tell him about the one dude who had a standing date to watch Friends on his ex-girlfriend.
Well, yeah, no, it was something. What was the vampire? Anyway, but yeah, Quentin and I have an understanding. Like I've never stood in the way of his relationships. If he's around his girl, I dial it back. But even if he's not around her, I understand that he's going to have more conversations with this girl. His time is not going to be like it was. I don't even want her to question the situation. So it's just. You step back. You just do what you're supposed to do. Like it's not that hard.
Mm-hmm. Agree.
Yeah. But you got a lot of messy people out here, though. Me and Kim ain't messy.
Bullshit.
Well, what was the question, Anton?
Is there an expectation for the friendship to change once somebody gets into a relationship?
Everybody got quiet.
You know, I have this conversation anytime I entertain a woman. I don't.
Wasn't that?
I didn't know you were Mika.
It took Mika a while. I was like, is she gonna respond? I guess he was feeling.
No,
you're talking to Mika. My bad.
My internet dropped, and then it came back up. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Should a friendship change once somebody gets into a relationship? Should a friendship between a man and a woman change?
It should definitely change. It most definitely needs to change, but I don't think you have to stop being friends. I just think you have to tailor it, kind of like what they were saying. But yeah, it's going to definitely change, or you're definitely going to have problems because there's a closeness.
So I want to mine this out because I think so. Like, how do your friendship even get so in depth that you need to tailor it off when they talking to someone? You see what I mean? Like that.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's my question. Because like when you think about Q and Kim, we're just using them for example because they gave the example. To me, y'all already passed. Like, if I have to treat someone so differently that it's noticeable, that's an issue. Somewhere in there, y'all called it a friendship, but somewhere in there, y'all switch from one thing to the next without even talking it.
I don't think it's more so switching from one to the next. I think it's more out of respect for the other person that's coming into the relationship. So say for instance, me and Q start talking. Kimmy's gonna dial it back because she knows that he's involved with somebody else. So she's not gonna be sending those text messages at 1:00 in the morning. She's not gonna be saying, "Hey, can you come meet me here?" So she's gonna respect that relationship in that way.
So when is that ever appropriate?
When is whatever appropriate?
Like, I don't care if I was single. I don't want nobody texting me at 1 a.m.
Why not?
What do we need to talk?
If you sleeping, you sleeping. You'll see it in the morning.
Thank you, Chief Tristan, man. Tristan here, my boy here today. He said exactly what habits are being practiced in this friendship. That makes you want, unless it's an emergency, like an emergency. But with that being said, nobody should be texting nobody at 1 a.m.
Okay. I understand that. But they might keep up with each other like that whenever they're not in relationships. They could be just best friends. You don't think a man and a woman could be just friends? Like me and my best friend, we're best friends. I mean, there's nothing romantic going on between me and her. You know what I'm saying?
I think a man and a woman can be business friends.
Business friends, okay.
I feel like that's why, and this is some people won't agree with me, but I feel like that's why it's not more successful men in the world, because a lot of men can't balance like having a female who plays a major role in their life when it comes to on the business side of things. They can't balance it because other people might assume or have their thoughts on things or this and that. So I think it all depends, but you got to watch some of their videos. Their dynamic is deep. I said, Norris, if I can't kick it with my brothers and feel uncomfortable because I don't like you and her, I can't be friends. No good.
Oh, he's saying that if he doesn't like your friend or your girlfriend, then he can't kick it with you.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what I'm getting, Oz.
And Oz, I'm gonna say this, man, and it's not to be rude or nothing. I think white people can move a little different than black people. I really do. I have witnessed, like, I got white friends in the military. Literally, they when we went to Oklahoma, like they literally were there with another couple. They was extreme. Like you wouldn't see that dynamic with like a black couples. Like it's just weird. It's not I don't want to say it's a race thing, but I just feel like the dynamics are different depending on like, and see, Oz agree. He said 100%. Yeah, like it's a little bit different. I feel like as black people, we have so many trust issues already.
I understand.
Anything that doesn't look normal, you're doing something wrong. Like that just don't look right. You know what I mean? Like, that just don't look right. Like, so like that I could be wrong though. Oh, Classic. So
hey, Classic.
What's up, Classic 333? He said I missed so much. Nah, Classic. So you good, man.
We just really getting started.
Yeah, we just started, but we actually using your topic from today. We just reviewed Anton's talking about the question you see below there. Can friends become partners? And then after that, what type of role should a friend play once their best friend or a friend is in a relationship? He said, y'all talking black women? No, we ain't talking to black women. You so stupid. Classic, y'all. Classic is no longer.
I'm gonna see how long he keep it on there. I'm gonna put a timeline.
No.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna call him out on that double talking once he go back to doing it.
No, Classic, but we're talking about the dynamic right now of Q and Kimmy. With that being said, we were asking everybody, do they feel like, to me, their friendship is a little deeper. Like I don't know too many friends that are texting each other at 1 a.m. Like I don't know too many of those. Like unless it's like an emergency, and usually those friends will give you a heads up, like, hey, I'm going out tonight. I'll let you know if I need a ride or something. Maybe they'll give you a heads up if they're gonna drink. Yeah. Or something. Like, but I could be wrong. I do want to kind of get to Slimmy's part before we move on because he actually had like it went in a negative route. Let me see.
And I got another question too behind that.
That you guys have, and no matter what.
Morning. Her response, nigga.
I mean, we.
Here you go.
This nigga gotta be the worst.
What?
You gotta be the worst.
Yeah, he number one.
You gotta be the worst. I mean, you gotta change your name from Q to oblivious. Like, you got to.
Oblivious of what?
Check your text.
Exactly. I'll text you, man.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, dog.
You good for that though.
Just kidding.
What? Just kidding.
I don't think that's no, that's not right.
I don't know what he's talking about. It is what it is. Well,
you all right, Anton?
Had a life before you.
Oh, so you chose the friendship over the relationship?
In a way, yeah.
Okay, so.
But what was your friendship look?
I mean, you're not gonna like be in a relationship real tight. I know from experience. I damn near had to end the whole relationship because of that shit. So.
But what was your friendship look?
I mean, you're not gonna end my friendship.
Oh,
so you chose the friendship over the relationship?
In a way, yeah. Yeah, it was other things that took place, but like you're not gonna like no, not back then. Like now, maybe because like everybody's gone different ways and you know, people been on spiritual journeys, they're different people, we a little bit older. You know, I'm not gonna do that now, but back then, like we was thick as thieves. So you either accepted my friend or I don't really got to deal with you like that. Well, it's more so like if you're gonna have constant controversy with my friend, you causing constant issues, and it's not like you doing this shit like at a party and maybe you going out your way doing this shit on the internet. Like that's when it just becomes a little too problematic for me.
So as you see there, Slimmy I think he was the most honest person in my opinion. Like Slimmy was real with it. You know, and then it's crazy because, like he said, like he picked his friendship over a relationship. You know what I mean? And then Classic said Kimmy gets lonely and Q is a non-threatening male presence in her life for obvious reasons. We follow him, so I know he know. Spiritual journey will end a friendship quick.
Absolutely.
What question did you have? What question you had?
So the reason, okay, I'll ask the question first. You have 5 females. They're all single. No, one is engaged, about to be married, and the rest of them are single or dating, or they might have somebody, but they're 5 friends in this friend group. Once that one gets married, the dynamic of the friend group is going to change because she is more obligated to her husband than to us, but we're still friends, right?
Do you want the true answer or you want me to just agree with you?
I want to answer. I don't want you to agree with me.
The reason why the dynamic changes because you guys were never friends. You guys were just holding. Y'all were just holding pieces. Y'all were just holding spaces.
Okay, so Kimmy and Q, are they just holding spaces?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. They're not. Like their dynamic is so deep. Like Q right now is in a relationship. Like he talks about it. And like they still share addresses and stuff like that. Like they still share locations.
Is it more brother sister?
I don't even share with my brother and sister. I don't share no location. I don't grasp that concept. I feel that this goes back to classic today. I feel that Q is comfortable being the friend that Kimmy never wanted to date. So he's comfortable. I forgot which one that was out of the 8 lists, but he's that friend that was not attractive. She was not
for her, but that's what she's missing in him is just being attracted physically to him. Everything else lines up for the most part.
I think so. Because
so he's her 80, she's still looking for the 20, basically.
Yeah, but then but then she never gave him any either. Like they done slept in the same bed. This is not me spreading rumors. You can find it on there. They talk about it. Like they slept in the same bed before, all types of stuff. Like so, it's just different. Classic said, he's number 2. He said jealousy changes that dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about the 5 friends. Classic. He said, 1 woman out of 5 gets married. Some hating ish comes next. So, and then number 2,
the worst guy.
Classic. So
we're not repeating that classic.
Yeah. But no, yeah. So in your opinion, you feel men and women can be platonic friends?
It's a thin line. It depends on
That's what I think Jen said at some point that friendship changes. Like
it does, and it will, because you're essentially being replaced with my life partner. I'm choosing to do life with this person, you know. So it's, especially if you're getting married. So the friendship dynamic is going to change. That's, with that being said,
why gain a friend of the different gender to get that close and not make that your person? Like I think women's relationships, you see what I mean?
Something's missing.
Yeah, because that's a long time. I'm talking about like they've been like decades more.
Yeah, just something is missing there. Is there the attractiveness is not there, and they look at each other more as most likely brother and sister or little besties.
Little besties. I never heard that one. Little besties.
Little besties.
I never heard it. Is that like a lady's term?
Bestie? A bestie?
Oh, you said little bestie.
Little bestie. I just added little in there.
He said, yeah, now that Norris, I don't understand. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just couldn't see a male and a female being that close for over a decade, knowing everything about each other, starting to give you privileges that your man or your wife should receive, and never cross the line. That's different to me, because those have to be deep conversations for me to be like, hey, April, man, I think you should start sharing me your location. Those are some deep conversations.
Maybe she didn't have anybody else to lean on to hey, I'm trying. Maybe she didn't have any female friends to lean on and say, hey, here's my 360, you know.
She didn't have anybody she could lean on while she was doing her 304 activities. See, that's what people
had to make sure she remains safe.
Yeah, but
she needed a man that she could call on to remain safe.
She know Q would keep her secrets safe. What that song? Your secrets or say what song was that?
Alicia Keys. Is it Alicia Keys?
Yeah, for real. Like that's what Quinn is. Somebody who's gonna keep her secrets safe. And you gotta watch their dynamic, because it was at one point where he didn't even know she lied to him. Matter of fact, when her dad was sick before he passed, she was going to another state using another man's car. But she was telling Quentin a different story, and then the dude was actually in the chat on one of their shows.
Oh,
so if I'm your friend, you have no reason to lie to me.
No, right.
It's deep, man. It's deep. I don't want to do what is it called? Soap opera on here, but it's deep. You got to watch them. Classic said women accept those friendships because they stand to have all the benefits and the arrangement. The man is essentially wasting his time and energy.
Basically.
Classic. A lot of people agreeing with you. Don't call me at 1 a.m. if I'm not smashing. I told you. See, we being honest on here, man. Trisha said we might want to crack and just waiting for his turn. Who knows? Hey, that's a long wait, man. That's a long wait, Trisha. What on earth is wrong with women? Ain't no one talking at 1 a.m. That's what I'm saying, man. See, Even Jen said, I agree, Classic. When you invest that time and effort into someone that would never be what you want, you would consistently be wasting that energy instead of giving it to your
person. But they go off and find their own person. They're just friends.
Hey, I
wouldn't do it, but
Alicia, welcome in, Alicia. I don't think they will ever find their person, because every time they find somebody, they're talking to each other about them. And then the moment that person doesn't align, what most friends do, they give you the advice that ain't good advice anyway.
Right.
Maybe you should leave him if he don't trust you and all that. So